Welcome to Wendy's Creative Space. In today's video, I show you how I turned this Dollar Tree bins into this beautiful rainbow bins. If you want to know how I did it, please don't forget to subscribe and give my video a thumbs up, and let's keep on watching. Hello, in today's video I'm going to be using the storage bins from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to personalize them because they are green, which is fine if you are looking for green bins, but I'm not. So I thought I had a couple of things at home that I can use to make them look prettier. I want them from my daughter's toys room, so I have this fabric left over from my butterfly pillow project. If you haven't seen the video, then you should go check it out because that pillow turned out beautiful. But anyway, so I have this fabric which gave me the idea of using it to cover this and make it look a lot more prettier and to go with my daughter's toy room. Alright, so things I'm gonna be using is 4 of these bins. I'm gonna use the yarn, these hot glue, which these are hot glue sticks, not hot glue sticks, these are glue sticks. Some scissors, something to mark my fabric with, and I have these. I had bought them a while ago, and I have 4 left over, which great because I need 4 of them because I have 4 bins that I'm gonna be personalizing. So anyway, let's get started. So I'm gonna grab my bin, and because I'm gonna be using new handles, I'm going to remove this. Oh, it comes with this and then it says, let's get rid of that. And now I'm gonna grab this and I'm gonna start tracing it on my fabric, leaving some space on each side because I'm going to use that to glue it. You'll see in a second. So now I'm gonna trace this. All right, before I remove my bin off, I'm gonna mark it. Okay, so my idea is to, now that I marked where I'm actually going to cut, I marked exactly where the little bin is going to be sitting, so when I go to glue it, I'll have that as my mark. Right now, I'm gonna set this to the side and I'm gonna start That's where I'm gonna start gluing. I'm gonna grab my glue gun. Alright, I'm putting glue right above that line where I traced the bin, just to make sure that when I fold it, it folds right on that line to make sure that when I go to, actually glue it on the bin, it fits. I am going to be doing the exact same thing all around. So all I'm doing is cutting this in like diagonally, like that, so I can glue this down. Have like a pretty corner. Let's just make sure that it measures. Let's just make sure that it's like going to fit. Perfect. so before I move on to gluing down the fabric and stuff, I want to make sure, or I guess I want to figure out how I'm going to do to put this and be able to pull on it, because I was thinking if I just glue it, when I pull on it, that thing might come off because it is gonna have stuff. So I think I found the middle in this. Now I'm gonna go and I'm gonna make a hole. Whoops, that was a bigger hole than what I wanted it. Okay, should be fine. And okay, so I'm gonna grab my handle. I'm going to fold it in half. I'm going to glue this ends in. Now I'm gonna make it into, go it down in half again, and then I'm gonna glue this. Just to make sure that they don't move around. And now I'm gonna glue this down again, just like that. Now I'm gonna make a hole. Here's the hole. Now I'm gonna grab my other. Now I'm gonna grab my screw and I'm gonna push that through the hole. There. Now I'm gonna poke that through the hole I already made. And there you have it, yay. Okay, that is just to give me an idea where that's gonna go. Right, now that I figure out how to do this, I'm gonna move on to gluing this. And for that, I'm gonna grab my piece of fabric that it's already glued, and I'm going to put it right there. And I need to find the middle. I think I'm gonna glue the top to make sure that it doesn't move around, because I am going to glue it. Have it. Now I want to make sure I find the middle. Make a tiny cut, push it through, and now I'm gonna glue the rest. Now I'm gonna grab this. Make sure it's tight. Once it's tight in there, I'm gonna glue this with my gun. Can you please stand up, please? Now I'm gonna grab this. Yay! Alright, for our other two boxes, my idea is making rainbows on it. And how am I gonna do that? I'm gonna use yarn. So the idea is to make braids like this and glue them to the box. because I don't have enough fabric for all 4 boxes, and the idea here is to use what I have at home. So that's the idea I came up with. So all I'm gonna do is just literally start grabbing yarn, just like that, and keep going. Just do this until I reach the desired thickness of it, and then I'll make a braid. So that's what I'm gonna do. All right, once I'm happy with how thick this is, I'm going to tie this. All right, now on the other end, I'm gonna make sure it's all straight. I'm going to find the ends and I'm gonna trim them. Alright, now is the time I'm gonna make a braid. So I'm dividing this into 3 pieces. Trying to make them even. Start braiding. Yarn and tie my braid. Yay! I did it. All right, so I finished all my braids. I did 5 because this was the yarn I had, so I had these 5 colors and that's what I'm using. I made them long so I can cut them in half and you know, just use what I need for each box. And I have my boxes ready with the screw through them, just ready for them to be able to screw these at the end. So what I'm going to do now, I decided I'm going to add a piece of the fabric on half of the box, and you'll see. Let me start gluing this into place. So I had told you earlier in the video that I didn't have enough fabric for 4 boxes. I only had enough for 3. So this is what I'm doing to solve the problem of the 4th box. Make sure that this is straight before I cut into it. Tiny, tiny cut. Okay. So now that I have this glued down, I'm gonna grab my first braid. All right, so after the blue one, I did 2 more the exact same way, and I don't want to bore you, so I'm gonna speed it up. Gluing it into the box. All right, so what I'm doing right here is I'm grabbing another piece of this fabric, and basically I'm going to cut it into a half an oval shape to cover that space, because when I glue down my braids, they're not gonna cover the entire thing. So instead of showing the green box, I'm gonna show a piece of the same fabric. Glue the bottom because that one I'm going to be able to see it. Don't worry about it. It looks weird, but I'm gonna cover it and it's gonna be great. Right, now it's time we keep moving. All right, what I'm going to do now is tie the ends of this braid, because as I told you earlier, I made them long with the purpose of cutting them in half and using what I need for each box. So that's what I'm gonna be doing right now. I'm gonna do the exact same thing for all of them. And again, just putting to the side the remainder so I can do the second box. So I'm gonna speed it up because it's gonna be boring and you don't wanna watch this. All I'm doing now is just trimming the ends to make sure that they're all even. I am leaving them a little bit shorter because I want them to look like tassels, but I don't want them too long. So this is what I'm gonna be doing for mine. And yeah, I'm almost done, yay! Trim all the ends. That's what it looks like. Now I'm gonna put this on. So excited. Yay! That's what it looks like with the little knob on it. Put this inside. Look at that, it's so pretty. Gorgeous. Right, now I'm gonna do the other one off camera and I will be right back. This is how these boxes turned out. I think they look amazing. What do you think? Look at that. Oh, I love them. Okay, now I'm gonna go put them to action and I will show you some pictures of how they look. And this is how my rainbow bins look in action. I put them in the cubbies and they look amazing. They turn out beautiful. I hope you like this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.